Alright, let me stop there before they copyright this. But hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Penda. If you are new here, you might want to just go ahead and skip over to where the tutorial or the review begins. I will have it up on the screen. But to my supporters, to those of you that have subscribed to my channel, that have watched more than one of my videos that were connected to my filming schedule, I am so sorry. I've gone 2 or 3 weeks without filming, and I'm just gonna keep it short and tell you guys why. So main reason one, just adjusting back to work was really hard for me because grading and all of those things come up when you're working as a teacher in a high school. So it was just a lot as far as the transition was concerned and figuring out my schedule. But the main reasons was I had equipment issues. So my ring light, I had it for a year, and for about a month before it finally died, like I was just having issues with it. I would try to turn it on and it wouldn't turn on. I started to notice that the fuse where you kind of plug in the ring light itself started to smoke, and then the last time when I was trying to film, it did actually catch on fire. So like it was a big spark that came out. So my ring light was like a RIP situation. Then for my soft boxes, one of them was kind of defective, and I didn't realize that until my ring light broke because I was trying to stand it higher just so that the light can come down on me. And then I realized that one of them couldn't stand higher. So I was in a situation where I didn't have any lighting. So I'm really sorry, and I'm thankful for you guys for sticking around and coming back and watching this video. And now I'm done talking. Let's get into what this video is actually about. So Dose of Colors, they go ahead and collaborate with Desi and Katy again for round 2 of their collaboration. This collaboration, they called it Friendcation. So I was really interested in it, especially because I kept seeing swatches all over Instagram, social media. They did a really good job with promo. So I went ahead and bought it. And my biggest question was, what do the mattes look like? Because everyone was swatching the shimmer. So I was really curious as to whether the mattes will work or not. And secondly, how would this work on dark skin? So if you have those questions, or if you're curious about what this collection looks like on deeper skin tone, go ahead and keep on watching. It is the entire collection, so all of the lipsticks, the highlighters, everything, you will be seeing swatches of here. Before you do watch the video, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to my channel and give this video a big thumbs up. Hint, you might want to watch the whole video because you don't know what surprises you might see. Okay, let's get into it. Alright guys, so here is the box that it came in. It was actually smaller than I expected. I feel like when I saw how many things were in the collection online, I was like, well, I'm about to get this big box. It's about to be lit. But sometimes I feel like we forget that the PR box are not the boxes that we get when it actually comes when we buy it. But when you open it up, it looks like this. And my face isn't going to be in the camera, but this is what it looks like. So it says Desi times Katy on the top. And then you have this box. You have the, I'm assuming, the Dose of Colors logo. You have Friendcation, and then there's a little note on the back, which is really cute. When I went to go pick up my package, the person at FedEx had my box on the floor, and I'm like, this is a fragile package, so I don't know why it's on the floor. It just looked like it was beaten up or like it wasn't taken care of, and I was right because when I opened up this palette, I did have a broken shade, but this is the only thing that did come broken. As far as how I fixed the shade, I'll tell you which one it is right now. It's this blue one, so it does look a little off, but the way that I fixed the shade is I just crushed it all in, and then I put a teaspoon of alcohol, and then I like patted it down, so it did come back to normal. It is kind of like one, and I don't know if I'm gonna contact them to get a new one, but I was a little annoyed at first. But let's go ahead and talk about each item. So this is the Friendcation palette. When you open it up, it does have the mirror, but I'm gonna cover that up for you guys just so you can see the shades. So this is what these shades look like. I am going to swatch them going this way for you guys, and I'm going to start off from lightest to darkest. Like I said, since the shade names aren't there, it's literally in the order of the way you see the palette. So this is a swatch of that first shadow. So here is what these swatches look like on my arm. As you guys were able to see, the mattes kind of needed to be built up. Like I did 2 layers for the mattes, and for the shimmers, for the most part, I only did 1 layer. What I will definitely say is that the mattes are a little light on me, or not that they're light, but they're not deep enough for me as of right now, just as a swatch. But I do want to see what it looks like on my eyes. And the only shade so far that I feel like really gave me a hard time was this champagne color right here. It swatched a little chalky, as you guys can see. It's still definitely a very pretty color, but it was just a little weird when it first went on. It wasn't as smooth as the other shimmers. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take this shade right here. I'm going to take this shade to kind of set my lids, and then I'm going to go in and deepen it with this shade and this shade. Oh, this one showed up pretty. You really have to build this up in order for you to get the color payoff that you want from this palette. If you are someone that is deeper, but once you build it up, the color does definitely show up on your lid. Dang, I love this as like a full, just full tone eye, just so beautiful. Alright, so far this is kind of like the blended look that I have. I'm just gonna go back in with a clean brush and blend this area even more. Next I'm gonna go in with this green shade. So I'm gonna go with my fingers, just because the first time I tried the look, I went in with a brush, and I always get annoyed when companies come out with palettes and they have shimmers and they tell you use your fingers best, or you know, it's best used with fingers. I get it, I definitely understand, it's like a typical thing, but I get annoyed because personally for me, I wear tips, so it's just like using my fingers is kind of hard to get a precise, you know, shadow shape and just precise line in general, just because I have the tips that are kind of blocking my fingers. But I'm gonna go in anyway with my fingers, and I'm gonna use that green shade, and I'm just gonna do my best to pop it on my lid. And I just want you guys to see the pigmentation. It's really pigmented, which is great. But I get to this issue of I can't get my inner corners because I have tips. So for my inner corners, I'm just gonna go in with a brush. So you just want to take your time, blend those two together, and then kind of drag it out. Now, if you've made it this far into the tutorial, I have a surprise for you. So I knew that I wanted to try Chasing the Sun, but Fuego for me is a little too light. So this is going to be a surprise giveaway. So one of you guys will be winning Fuego. So in order to win this highlighter, all you have to do is give this video a thumbs up. Make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and follow me on Instagram. And once you have done all of those 3 things, just go ahead and comment down below done. And I'll randomly pick someone between now and I guess next week. I'll leave it up for 1 week. Don't tell nobody. Just write done, and when people looking in the comments, they're gonna be like, done what? And if you didn't get to this part of the video, you won't know, okay? So definitely comment down below if you want to win this. So the highlighter that I am going to go ahead and try is the Chasing the Sun highlighter. I'm really excited to try this, just because I saw that this was darker than Fuego. And I remember last year when I got some of the items from their collection, I was just like, dang, like Fuego just looks way too light. I don't even want to try it. So this is what Chasing the Sun looks like. It has the same packaging as the eyeshadow palette. And then when you open it up, it is that pretty golden shade. I will go ahead and swatch it. Oh my God, yes! Look at this. This is everything. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Because I'm like nervous but excited because it was beaming on my hand, but I'm hoping that it's beaming on the face. Okay. Oh yes. Y'all see that? We're definitely gonna blend her out, so don't worry. So as far as the lips are concerned, there's also another surprise giveaway. So one of the lip shades is in the shade Hey Girl. It's a lipstick, and I saw a swatch from Coco Swatches on her app. I highly suggest that you download the Coco Swatches app if you are someone that has a deeper skin tone, or just in general if you're someone that wants to see how certain products look swatched on your arm when you got a little bit more melanin. I saw this, I didn't like it, so for me. So again, one of you guys are gonna get this. Follow the same rules as the previous person. Like this video, be subscribed, follow me on Instagram, and comment down below done, and you will also be selected for one of these shades. So as far as the highlighter and the lipstick, it's gonna be two different people. So one person is gonna get one thing and the other is gonna get the other. The way that you'll be able to tell me the difference, if you want the highlighter, comment done 1, but if you want the lipstick, comment down done 2. So that way I can differentiate between which one you want. And if you don't care which one you get, you could just put done in general. So as far as the lip shades, I'm really excited. I'm gonna start off with the lipstick first. So it was the 2 lipsticks. Hey Girl was one of them that I didn't like, and then Aftermath. Why my lipstick came smudged and like it's not in the tube properly? I have not opened this yet. This is annoying. And I don't think it's somebody that used it, because I can't see the lipstick in. It just looks like they put it in without pushing it all the way down into the tube, and then put the top over it without like double checking. So that's mad annoying. My eyeshadow came broken. My lipstick looks smudged. Like, I did not spend all of that money for my products to come defective. But anyway, the show must go on. Let's go ahead and swatch this first. So I'm just gonna put it on. This is such a pretty color. So this is Aftermath. I just got annoyed because I looked at the bottom too. The sticker is damn near coming off. Like, you could tell they were rushing the production for this one, or the batch that I got. So I'm a little annoyed by that. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch this. First thing that I'm gonna do though, just because, you know, at certain points you kind of just gotta know yourself and know that the way you like products. So I'm gonna line my lips with MAC Chestnut first. Oh my God, I love this lip combination. Like, I don't know if it's for this look specifically, but just in general, yo, I love this. Love the way this looks. So this is Aftermath with the Chestnut lip liner. So next I'm gonna go ahead and swatch the liquid lipsticks. I am gonna swatch both of these. Even though I feel like they kind of look similar, I did like both of the shades that they had in the liquid lipsticks. They come in this beautiful packaging. That's one thing that this collection, you know, definitely you cannot take away from, is the beautiful packaging of it. So I am gonna go ahead and swatch my main first. This one looks more of like a peachy nude. Oh, I usually hate peachy nude shades, but this one, I don't know what it is, like the undertone is gorgeous. So I'm just gonna get that on my lip first. Then I'm gonna go in, take that MAC Chestnut. Kind of like blot it in. So this is my main swatch on my hand. I forgot to swatch it at first, but this is what it looks like swatched on my hand. So it does look a little scary. If you're someone that's darker, you might think that it doesn't work, but it definitely does. And then the last shade that I'm going to swatch for the liquid lipstick is going to be Mauve Story. This one, like I said, it looks pretty similar. I'll swatch this one right next to it. Is this shade right here. Now I'm definitely scared to try this one, but it's pretty. Oh, this is really pretty. So this is a Mauve Story with the Chestnut lip liner. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna keep this one for the look. As far as the glosses, the most is the one that I was really excited about because it's like an iridescent pinky shade. And I don't have a lip gloss that has like this pink iridescence, but it definitely is heavy on the pink, if you guys can see in the swatch. Yes, you can. So this one is pretty much the same, except that the undertone or the flex for it is pretty much gold. For this look, I think I'm gonna go over it with the most, just because this look has more of like a green tone. Smells good. So as far as my actual review on this collection, this eyeshadow palette retails for $55, and it does come with 10 shades, 5 mattes, and 5 shimmers. For me personally, I feel like if you are someone of a deeper complexion, you can use every single one of these shades. It just depends on the type of look that you're going for. So for the mattes, I would say that you can't really use them to deepen up your eye look, or I wasn't able to use them to deepen up my eye look. I wish that this palette had a matte black or a dark brown that could be used as just a deeper transition shade for someone of a deeper complexion. But for those matte shades, I feel like they look beautiful, and they would look beautiful for like an all full matte look if you used it on your lid. They just look so gorgeous on the lids. They blended beautifully. The palette did have a little bit of fallout, but for me personally, I've told you guys time and time again, I don't care about fallout. If you can blend and you are pigmented, you can fall out. But when you are applying eyeshadows like this, especially if you do your base first, you definitely want to make sure that you're consistently setting underneath your eyes with a setting powder, just so that whatever does fall out, you can easily dust off, and it did easily dust off. So overall, I definitely, I'm over here fumbling this whole palette. Overall, I definitely recommend this palette. And I also feel like what makes it worth it is the fact that the packaging is so glamorous. Like, some people don't care for packaging, but packaging matters because the box and the way that it's designed, that increases the amount of money that the company has to pay when they're ordering it, as far as the units are concerned. So I feel like the packaging definitely makes it worth it. Another con would just be, I wish that the names were on the palette. Like, honestly, Dose of Colors, that's your next step. For your next eyeshadow palette, whoop, let's see that fly. For your next eyeshadow palette, please make sure that you put the shade names on the actual palette itself. That will make it so much easier. Another thing that I like is the fact that you can flip it back. As I told you guys, as someone that creates content, when it comes to showing you guys the product and not worrying about you getting blinded from the lights from the mirror, it definitely makes it easier for the fact that it can bend over. So do I recommend this, and do I think it's worth the $55? Yes, but I will never tell you how to spend your coin. I'm just letting y'all know how I spent my coin. So I don't regret spending the $55 for this. So you just have to see for yourself if you do like the shades enough to spend that amount of money, because $55 for an eyeshadow palette is expensive, especially when you can get something with 10 shades for like $20 or $15. But for the quality, the packaging, and the fact that it's a collaboration, I do think that it is worth it. The next item is the Chasing the Sun highlighter. So I do have Chasing the Sun and Fuego, and both retail for $28. Now, I like the highlighter, don't get me wrong, but $28, like, sometimes when I buy makeup, I don't think about the price until after the fact, but I feel like $28 for a highlighter is a lot of money. So do I think it's worth the $28? No. I feel like $28 is way too much for this. But do I like the highlighter itself and the way that it performs? Yes. So one thing I will say about this as far as the con is that once I sprayed my face, when I was applying the highlighter, it came on a little bit patchy. So I would say that that was a little iffy, but once I blended it, it looked gorgeous, and I feel like it just gave me like a glow from within kind of look. So I really did like the shade, and I like the way that it blended out once I got over the patchiness from the, I guess my face was too wet when I first applied it. So once I got over that hurdle, it applied really beautifully. And I am going to keep this. I do like it. I do like the shade. I feel like I don't have a shade that's necessarily like this, because typically I go with shades that have a lot of gold, whereas I feel like this one, or like more of like a bronzy gold, whereas I feel like this highlighter is more of like a yellow tone gold. So I do like this, and I will be keeping it. $28 though. Y'all can make this 20. Y'all can definitely make this 20. So the lipsticks were $16. This one is Aftermath, and I think $16 for a lipstick is fine. I don't think that that's super expensive. As you guys saw, the only thing that frustrated me with this was the way that it came packaged. I don't want to say that Dose of Colors in general was rushing when they delivered when they were getting the packages ready, but I just know that for me, my lipstick was a little deformed and my eyeshadow palette came with a broken shade, so that was annoying. But other than that, I love this shade and I love how creamy it was once I applied it, so I do highly recommend this. So the next item is going to be the liquid lipsticks, and I have them, or I tried the shades My Main and Mauve Story for you guys, and I think $18 for a liquid lipstick is pretty typical, just because a lot of liquid lipsticks on the market now are around $20, so I don't think that was too expensive or too off the market price. As far as the formula of these liquid lipsticks are amazing, and the reason why I know that is because I applied the liquid lipstick, I applied the lip liner, and I kind of blotted my lips together. Sometimes when I have liquid lipsticks and I blot them together once I put on a lip liner, they kind of dry out my lips, they get chalky, and it's kind of hard to move. Whereas with this one, it did not do that at all, so I know that the formula is probably A1. And a lot of beauty gurus always talk about how amazing the formula is for the Dose of Colors liquid lipstick. So I've heard great things, and for me personally, just on the first try, when I was mixing them in together, it looked amazing. I love the shades. Like, I was really nervous at first with those two just because they are so light, and like light peachy colors and like pinky colors typically I don't try, but I'm really happy that I bought those two because they look amazing. And then the last two items were the lip glosses, which are $17. Yes, the lip glosses, which are $17 each. I feel like $17 for these lip glosses is a bit much, just because these iridescent lip gloss shades are something that I feel like are trendy right now, so you can definitely find dupes to these in the drugstore or in your beauty supply store. So I feel like $17 for this is a lot, but also Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb is also around the same price, so I feel like it just depends. But when I did put this on, what I will say that I liked is that it wasn't clumpy, so the formula for this is really good. Like, it glides on pretty easily, it's not clumping, and it feels really comfortable on the lips. I do like the shades. If I had to pick between the two, I would definitely go with the Most, just because I feel like a lot of companies are coming out with this glittery gold one, but this pink iridescent one I haven't seen as much, so I would go with the Most between the two. But I do love both of them, and I do recommend both of them. Overall, I really love this collection. Like, I was really impressed. I love the way that it looked on me, and I love the way that my final look came out, so I do highly recommend it. I can only tell you how I spend my coin. I can't tell you how to spend your coin, so I'm not going to say what you should or should not get as far as, you know, which one you should pay for and which one you shouldn't, but I will always tell you if I recommend it, and I definitely do. But again, like I said, some of the items are overpriced. Even though the product itself is good, you just have to ask yourself if you want to pay that amount for the product or try to find something that you could dupe it with. But overall, I'm really happy about the collection, and let's get into my outro. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and honestly, thank you to all of you guys that have subscribed to my channel so far. Like, I'm always shocked when I look at my subscriber count, just for the simple fact that even during these 2 or 3 weeks that I've been gone, I've still been gaining subscribers, which lets me know that you guys are liking my content and you're finding my content on YouTube and you like it enough to join the family. So welcome to the family. Thank you all for your support. I really appreciate it. Make sure if you're new and you're watching this video, you go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Give this video a big thumbs up, and let me know in the comment section down below what your favorite part of this collection was, or what your least favorite part of this collection was. Let me know. Do you guys think it's worth the price that they're selling it for? Because it's a little expensive. It's a little expensive, I'm not gonna lie. But for me, it was worth it. But is it worth it for you? Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment sections down below. Until next time, guys.